Hello, I'm Eileen from Northern Light Tarot. So, the title of this reading is Who Has a Crush on You and Wants You Badly? Now all you need to do for this reading is literally see which deck of cards you are feeling it with, Is it set of cards number one? Is it set of cards number two? Or is it set of cards number three? So I'll just give you a moment now. So now I am placing aside deck of cards number two and this deck of cards number three. So first of all, I can go ahead with this deck of cards number one. Who has a crush on you and wants you badly? So let's go ahead. Now, the way I figure this is that you two are very much known to each other. So I'm going to do an energy read between you two. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that now. Spirit guides and the universe, please can you channel your energies through me and into the cards for this reading? Thank you so much. So now, let's split this deck and we will take 8 cards. Mix up these cards, these energies. And let's see what comes through here. So let's place these cards down. So, who has a crush on you and wants you badly? You, them, their energy towards you, your energy towards them. Oh, this is very telling. Okay, the past, the present, oh my goodness, the future, oh my goodness, this is powerful, like straight away. Okay, now, immediately I see 2 people who have the same energy towards each other. Let me just say that. So this person is very much on your radar. It's a person that you've been thinking about. Okay? You have been, you've been really wanting to take some action here. I do get it immediately because you are represented by the Chariot. So this is the card of really strong decisions. It's the card of, where you just want to make it happen. Okay? So then I see their energy and your mutual energies. So I know that the person who's on your mind right now, okay, who, you are hoping has the crush on you and wants you. The answer is, yeah, they do. Okay? Has to be said. Your energy towards them, the 7 of Wands. This is, it's warrior energy, okay? It's like, what in your mind, it's like whatever it takes. I want to make this happen. I want to battle for this. I want to defend my territory. I don't want anybody else to have them. Okay? We've got, now this won't be for everybody, but we've got a lot of fiery and earthy energy going on in this reading. Okay? Now, you could be dealing with a fire sign. You could be a fire sign and vice versa. Okay? So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Sag. The thing is, okay, now we're going to get onto their energies. We got the Wheel of Fortune for them. Oh my goodness. This is the card of destiny. And yet, their energy towards you is one of frustration. The Seven of Pentacles. Are you an earth sign? You could be. We've got an embattled, frustrated, passionate energy going on between you two. Okay? Now, the past position is the Judgment. This is all about an ultimate moment, an ultimate knowing that may have to have been associated with an ultimate departure. Take it as it resonates, okay? An awareness, an uplifted feeling that could well have been tainted by the 3D and what that threw at this, okay? There was an awakening here between you two. And now there is deep obsession. But, yeah, we got the Devil, the deep obsession. Now, I always say, never, ever, ever take the cards in the literal sense. They are to be interpreted. They represent the energies and the intensities. Okay? And here we have the Devil. It's intense on both sides. Whoever's on your mind, this is mutual. This person also wants you. Okay? Something's separating you two. It could be distance. I say that because the forward card is the Five of Pentacles. Now, this person could be 2 meters away from you in certain settings. They could also be an ocean away from you. But what I do get is that there's a way forwards here. Okay? Clearly. And the reason I say that is because if there was ever a card to represent kind of like a mutual yearning, it is the Five of Pentacles. There's 2 people on this card, you and them. And it's not that difficult to make this transform. It may have transformed in the wrong way in the past, but it can transform in the right way in the future. Okay? Now, I'm going to take this final card in a moment, this incredible King of Cups. Before I do, I just want to mention I do offer personal readings. All of those details are below. I offer 24-hour turnaround readings. I also go live twice a week. And if you found this reading helpful, so grateful for that thumbs up. And if you subscribe, you'll get to know when my next reading is. Having said that, let us move on to this incredible King of Cups. This is about, in a way, it's about being selfish. But that's not a bad thing. Because there's something here with this King of Cups about finally, being open and honest with your feelings, your desires, and doing something about it no matter what. And that is the outcome card here with this King of Cups. And that's beautiful all by itself. Okay? It's a maturing energy. And sometimes, you know, we don't do what we feel is best for us. So that, yes, therefore, the King of Cups can be inverted commas, whatever they call it, like a selfish energy. But everybody should ultimately do what makes them feel good, okay? And makes them feel loved. And be able to share that love with another, okay? That beautiful back and forth. That's what it's about. And that's what's coming through. Let's now take 3 oracle cards and see what comes through for guidance and prediction. Always bearing in mind the fluidity of the energy. Okay. Especially with this 5 of Pentacles. That tells me there's always a way. Okay. Transformation. What's in the darkness will come to light. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. What is in the darkness will come into the light. And for many of you, yeah, it's complicated. But there's a springboard energy coming through here. We'll take one more. What hasn't been said? What needs to be said? The card of honesty. So that was set of cards number 1. I really hope that you found it helpful. I'm now going to move on to set of cards number 2. Okay, so right now we are moving on to this set of cards number 2. So, set of cards number 2. Who has a crush on you and wants you badly? So now we are going to do an energy read between you two, because I know that you two are very aware of each other. So, spirit guides and the universe, please can you channel your energies through me and into the cards for this reading? Thank you so much. So, we need 8 cards. energies all in together. And let's now place down these cards. So, let's take a look. You, them, their energies towards you, your energies towards them. Oh my goodness. The past, the present, the future, and the outcome, along with all the other cards, never to be taken in the literal sense, to be interpreted. The Empress. What a beautiful spread, I must say. It's incredible. Now, immediately what jumps out to me is, no matter what is going to happen, I just got that. You two miss each other. You two cannot stop thinking about each other. This person could be at a distance from you. That's for some of you. And I would urge you to also go back and take a look at set of cards number 1, because we have a beautiful, incredible story unfolding. We have Earth-Fire combination here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Sag. No matter what it takes. No matter what it takes. What happened here? There's something that's in the way. It could be distance. It could also be other energies and other elements. We look at this 7 of Wands in the past position. And each of these wands below this person can represent other people. Who's in the way? What's in the way? Something's in the way. But both of you want to tackle that. And there are some uneasy energies here for some of you. I say that because we have the 9 of Swords right in the present position. This is the card of anxiety, stress, sleepless nights. But it's, like I say, never be worried about these scary looking cards. They represent intensity and feeling. Okay? And we have the 9 of Swords. A representation of the importance of the feelings and energies between you two. And then we look to your energies towards each other. Incredible. Their energy towards you. What needs to change? What has to give? What's been building that can no longer be ignored? An escape from a tower? A movement? From one structure to another? What's holding you two apart? What needs to fall down so that they can turn their plans for you into action? Your energy towards them, an understanding, a knowing that things happen for a reason, that everything can change in a heartbeat, that some parts, it's kind of like you understand that There's certain aspects of this, as painful as they are, that are necessary. Also, that you see your home with them. And then going forwards, the Two of Pentacles. Deeply emotional, deeply absorbed, heartfelt, soulful, spiritual energy between you two going forwards. And understanding that things need, that there's things that need to be ironed out, sorted out. But that, what exists between you two, is so powerful that no matter what, it's going to happen. The harvest, the abundance, the incredible beauty of this connection cannot be denied. It's more than a crush. And you both know it. We have the Empress energy. Now, you two may actually not have known each other for very long. You may just be surrounded by prying eyes. Too much going on. But love happens in an instant. It happens in a moment. Happens when two sets of eyes lock upon each other and they see into each other's souls. In that moment, it's highly energetic. And this is what has happened between you two. And it's set off it's like catalytic. It's just so powerful. It's set off a whole series of events and moments that cannot be stopped. That's what's coming through. I'm gonna take some oracle cards now for guidance, prediction. Okay, let's take a look. Council of Light, divine orchestration, help us in the subtle realms. A shortened version of what I just said. How beautiful. If you'd ever like a reading with me, all of those details are below. And I also offer 24-hour turnaround readings. If you found the reading helpful, please subscribe and give this a like if you found it helpful for you. Okay, self-worth and respect. So these two are significant. What's in the way? What needs to give? It's about respecting one's own heart and pushing through, however embattled and you may feel. It's about making the dream into a reality, okay? And there's help here coming through. Take all of this as it resonates. You know, who is in your mind right now? How do they relate to this reading? Is this reading for you? Okay. So now I'm going to move on to set of cards number 3. Pardon me. So right now I'm moving on to this set of cards, number 3. Who has a crush on you and wants you really badly? Okay, so now let's go ahead. Spirit guides and the universe, please can you channel your energies through me and into the cards for this reading? Thank you so much. So, let's take 8 cards. And let's now mix up your mutual energies. And let's now place these cards down. So, let's take a look. You, them, so you are the 8 of Pentacles, they are the moon. The energies towards you, Judgment. Your energies towards them, 8 of Wands. The past, 6 of Wands. The present, 3 of Swords. The future, 5 of Pentacles. And we have the Page of Wands here. This is powerful stuff. Okay. Now, immediately, I see you like them, they like you. But it's much deeper than that. Okay? So there's something here about you. You're waiting to hear from them. There's something here about this could be a workplace situation, I have to say. Okay? There is something about people surrounding you. Okay? And or there's people around you and there's people around them. And it's kind of like in the way. Okay? And I would suggest go back at set of cards number 1 and number 2 also, because we seem to have a journey going on here. Now, the 8 of Pentacles, it kind of represents right now, like could represent like this is a workplace situation. It could also, this is you by the way. Now, it could also represent you kind of like at the moment you're waiting to hear from them and you just doing your own thing. You're concentrating on you because you kind of like got no choice, okay? Presently. But what I do know is that you want to hear from this person. You want more from this person. That comes through very strongly because your energy towards them is the Eight of Wands. Okay, and that's about waiting for a message, literally, a passionate message. You could be dealing with a fire sign. We could have fire earth combination here. Leo, Aries, Sag, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. However, your person could also very strongly be a water sign, okay? Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And we've got all of the elements here as well, by the way, because we've got that Three of Swords right in the center, okay? So that's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So do not take any sort of complete weight in any of the star signs because we've got them all thrown into one here. And, you know, I kind of love that. I kind of love how kind of like all mixed up the energies are in a way, because I'm kind of like getting this sort of energy that anything can happen at any moment. Okay, I'm getting that, especially because your energy towards them being the Eight of Wands and their energy towards you being Judgment. So that is about that can be about like an ultimate snap, incredibly large decision. Okay, but you do need to know that they're very deep in their emotions about you because they are represented by the moon. Now, what have they got to release? What have they got to say? What have they got to do? They've got to do something to be with you. It's clear. Okay, they do want you badly, and it's more than a crush. They're deep in their emotions about you. When we see the moon energy, it can represent like which path to take. Okay. Now we look at the past and we got the Six of Wands. That can be a representation of things being out in the open. Okay. So are you two like in each other's space, but you're out in the open and there's other people around you? Like, did you meet like at a concert? Was it a celebration? You know, we've got those sorts of energies coming through for some of you. But also it could equally be the workplace. So everything's very open. But there's something about you two wanting to be able to really speak and say how you feel. And like in this present moment, now for some of you, it's a third party situation. I say that immediately because we have the Three of Swords. It doesn't need to be a third party situation, but it is for some. But it's about things not being cemented at this point. It's about feeling all of this for somebody and not fully receiving it back, like in the way that you really desire. Okay, because there is a lot of deep desire here, and it's like quite heart-wrenching, the level of desire that we've got going on. But it's about love as well, I have to say. Now, going forwards, we've got the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is actually an incredibly beautiful energy for this energy read, because as much as going forwards in the immediate future, you know, things may be difficult, you're both very aware of each other, and you both are very close to each other, however far apart you may be. Okay? And there's a way forwards with the Five of Pentacles. Always. Okay? And then, you know, we move to this Page of Wands. I'm going to talk about that. And that's powerful. Before I do, I just need to mention, if you found this reading helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe. I offer private readings. Look in the description box below. Right, we got that out of the way. So we're on to this Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands is about passionate messages. So especially if you're dealing with a fire sign, this reading is certainly for you. You don't need to be. This is about, what I feel is something about like the deep spiritual, emotional energy that's been brewing inside finally rising to the surface in the form of passionate messages between you two. They will be reciprocated. That's what I'm getting, okay? So take it as it resonates. What part of this so far has made you feel like this reading could be for you? It's going to be very, very individual as regarding you identifying who this person is, who wants you right now, okay? I'm going to take some extra cards from this oracle deck. We're going to take one from this deck. We'll take another from this deck. And another from this deck. Let's see what guidance and prediction comes through here. Okay. Ooh. We have the card of power. So this is sitting right on this page of wands. There's a lot of passion clearly going on in this connection. And there's something about harnessing the passion, the heartache, and the pain somewhat, okay? Boundaries. So, where do you need to establish better boundaries? 6 of Wands, 3 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. This can be about the mind. I'm getting something about the mind here. It's about pushing away fear and worry and following your heart. That very much can be the message for them and the guidance for you regarding them. Yeah, High Priestess of Water to confirm it. They need to follow their heart. You know it, and they know it. So, what parts of this helped you identify the person who wants you? This reading is for some, and I really hope that you found it helpful. Okay then, bye.